Have you ever noticed how the most significant secrets are often hidden from view? For example, Meghan Markle reportedly had to lean into Harry and say, "Who's that next to your grandma?" While she was standing a few feet away from Queen Elizabeth. Really? She didn't recognize Prince Andrew, are you telling me? The same man who has spent decades strolling next to the Queen, appearing on magazine covers and being broadcast at royal events. No, Meghan was either playing dumb or was the most ignorant royal girlfriend ever. This isn't just one awkward question, you see. This concerns a lengthy history of receipts, private planes, connections, enigmatic wiped interviews, and there are several startling coincidences that make you question whether Meghan knew Andrew too well or not. Let's go back more than 10 years to a chilly winter night. One journalist from the United Kingdom recalls having a drink with Meghan Markle when she was still lusting for attention and trying desperately to break into the British press. He took the bait, but no other journalist did. He also claimed that Meghan lacked the self-assurance that a duchess should have. Quiet and cunning, she talked about her difficult love life and ugly divorce. She then mentioned Ashley Cole, the football player who gained notoriety for his wild ways and his tumultuous split with Cheryl. The moment she became aware that the reporter was aware, Ashley's face fell when she told him about her personal life. She had no intention of dating. She had been investigating press plugs. She wanted attention, and Ashley Cole served only as a springboard. Hold on, there's more to the pattern. Meghan always said she went to Argentina for a semester in college. Fair. But it turns out that she immediately returned to Spain after her brief stay in Buenos Aires. No indication of a host family or formal school exchange. Nevertheless, the foreign university boldly shared that it had hosted Meghan Markle. Meghan, however, never discusses it. Why? Due to the fact that those months were spent traveling, yapping across the Mediterranean, and going places that most students wouldn't go without an invitation from a billionaire. Meghan went off-grid in 2001, allegedly with rich men in Thailand, according her former sorority sisters. Joan Elias is the name that appears. Although you won't see his name on the headlines, he is well known in elite circles. He is really close to Prince Andrew, the type of clothing they wear when traveling to Thailand in 2001. Now picture this. Supposedly impoverished, young Meghan Markle left college in the middle of her term to live on a luxurious yacht and international travels. Elias, meantime, is known to attend Meghan's sorority parties in the United States and socialize with Starbucks students. The messiness of the web is making you start to notice it. Let's fast forward to 2012. There's Meghan in Hong Kong, not quite a big star as yet. She's there even if the suit wasn't that huge. First-class service, business class, dazzling interviews, and what appears to be aristocracy within the building. Meghan states that royals were there during her visit to Hong Kong in a footage that is enigmatic and no longer available. Who else was confirmed to be in Hong Kong at the same time? You guessed it. Yes, Prince Andrew. Furthermore, no one is admitting or denying that they met up. Not Meghan in particular, who has been eerily quiet about that whole trip. Are you feeling it yet? Because there is more depth to this rabbit hole. As time goes on, this supposedly harmless question of who's that next to your grandmother begins to resemble a performance that helped transform her history into something presentable and refined. However, a completely different picture emerges when you look behind the scenes at the linkages, travel trends, and conveniently misplaced film. You haven't even heard the wildest bits yet, I assure you. There's something uncanny about the number of exclusive doors. Before anyone knew Meghan Markle's name, she was able to pass through. Consider New York's 2013 Novak Djokovic Foundation Gala, an exclusive charity event that attracted Hollywood's elite, fashion icons, and monarchy. Prince Andrew, Fergie, Eugenie, Goldie Hawn, Naomi Campbell, and Anna Wintour were all present, and hidden in the backdrop somewhere. Meghan Markle. Here's the worst part, though. She doesn't have any official pictures. Not at all. Only rumors that she was there in some way. That her contacts, not her credentials, allowed her entry. She wasn't the main attraction. In terms of press attention, she was present even though she wasn't on the guest list. How does a little-known TV actress from Suits, who only appeared on screen for more than 134 minutes, get up in a world full of billionaires, designers, royalty, and influential people? At the time, Prince Andrew was reportedly traveling to Southeast Asia on a government-sponsored vacation. However, just as Meghan appeared in the same upscale establishments, he was abruptly seen in New York, complaining and eating with his daughter, Eugenie. There was only a pattern of both of them silently residing in the same locations at the same time, with no official declarations or media attention. Then there's the connection to Soho House, Meghan's golden ticket to the world's most exclusive clubs. Soho House was more than just an upscale spend time together. For the wealthy, well-known, and strategically aspirational, it served as a networking platform. Those circles were frequented by Prince Andrew, Prince Harry, Fergie, and Eugenie. Meghan, before she became a royal, she essentially lived in those rooms. Private members-only cocktail nights, yacht parties, charity galas, and fashion parties. Always on the brink of visibility, but always in the mix. She was never seen enough to spark curiosity, only enough to leave an impression. The media was unaware of Meghan's identity when she travelled to Turkey in 2015 to inaugurate Soho House Istanbul. An image of her with Eddie Redmayne appeared online. However, every celebrity was named by name, except for her when the Daily Mail published the photo. They didn't even try to look her up because she was so unknown. That goes beyond anonymity. It's deliberate obfuscation. No fingerprints were left behind, but the location and people were correct. Nevertheless, one name constantly hovers close by behind each of these appearances: Andrew. The network is strong. Whether it's Andrew going to the same private occasions or his closest friends, such Joanna Lash, showing up throughout Meghan's formative years. Jan was no ordinary billionaire. He was connected at the Epstein level. He provided funding, hosted, and accompanied by leaders such as Prince Andrew. And it was no accident that he was accepted into Meghan's sorority. That scene pleased him. He had a reputation for luring girls out of that particular social circle and exposing them to the glitzy side of worldly prosperity. Meghan was a fantastic fit. Appealing, motivated, and prepared to move silently. Not just Andrew's people were involved. Karine Shuliak, one of Jeffrey Epstein's final known girlfriends, was among the